Hi everyone, Leanne here from Jaded Blossom, and it is time for the November 2023 release and review. So I'm going to go over everything in this release to see maybe if you want to get your hands on it. And that is about all. I'll also make suggestions as to maybe some other sets you might want to go along with these things. But there you have it. So I will quickly go through this release. So we will start out with the Gnome Dies Coffee Add Ons. Super cute stuff. And with that, you're going to want probably the Gnome Dies, the Girl Gnome Dies, and if you're making a lot of gnomes, the Gnome Dies Extra Part Add-ons 1 and 2, right? So that's that. So quickly, these are the items. So we've got this super cute gnome kind of hat that looks like whipped cream in the straw. We've got this adorable cup that you can put your gnome in, or you could use without your gnome, right? Ignore the hands. There we go. Isn't that cute? And to show you the sizing, this is an A2 size card base. And let's just get this little gnome in there. And you see it basically takes up the whole front of the card, which is lots of fun. So there is that part. There is also, here's a super cute little gnome. He's got like a band to go on his hat with all these little tiny cocoa beans, or not cocoa beans, coffee beans. You have a little to-go cup that he can hold, right? You have a coffee bean that he can hold. You have a coffee pot that he can hold. Super cute. The kind of coffee pot shaped balloon, which is kind of fun that he can hold. Remember, you don't have to add the hands. You can use these without the hands. A super cute kind of to-go frozen drink that they can hold. There we go. And last but not least, a little cup and saucer that this guy can hold. There we go. And remember, there is an assembly video for this Gnome Dies Coffee Add-ons. So if you want to see me put all that together, check it out. Okay, so next, just moving that out of the way, next we will do the Gnome Dies Tea Add Ons. And I'm a tea drinker, so this is right up my alley. Super cute stuff. Again, I do have an assembly video for this, so check it out if you want to see the assembly of the whole thing. You're going to want to have, probably to go with this, you're going to want either the Girl Gnome Dies, the Boy Gnome Dies, and maybe the extra parts if you are doing a lot of gnomes at once, right? So there we go. And we will quickly put this together. So we've got a super cute little girl gnome, and she can be holding a tea bag. She can be holding, let me just move that over. These are A2 size card bases. She can be holding a teacup. She can be holding a slice of lemon, a kettle, ooh, a whole lemon, or a teapot. Isn't that cute? So she can be holding all of those things. Perfect for your tea cards. Remember, there are sentiments. We have tea sentiments, not in this release. You know, there are some that you could certainly use, like that For My Terrific Gnome. But we also have tea stamps that you could use with any of these, which would be super great. Okay. So next, I forgot one more thing. So this little Gnome Die Coffee Add-ons, it has these little coffee beans, and that would fit perfectly in this little jar from the Gnome Dies Sweetheart Add-ons. So you can have them holding a mason jar with all these little coffee beans in it. Super cute. So this is another one you might want to pick up. We have the adorable Build-A-Booth Coffee Add-ons. And then there's the Build-A-Booth die. And there is an assembly video for this one, so check it out if you want to. And these are two that you could assemble. And, you know, you can make them look however you like. But you've got a little coffee bean bunting. You can make the coffee bean by itself. You've got a to-go cup bunting, or you could use it by itself. You've got a cute little coffee cup, or it could be a teacup or a hot cocoa cup, right? You've got a bunting that's all these mugs that you could use, you know, like I said, with a coffee card or tea or hot chocolate, right? How cute is that? There are super cute little coffee beans down there. On this one, we've got like the coffee beans. We've got a coffee bean bag. How cute is that? You could use that with gnomes even. So that is all. So remember, check out my assembly video for the Build-A-Booth Coffee Add-ons to see me put these together. And those are on A2 size card basis. So you can see how nicely those Build-A-Booths fill up a whole A2 size card front. Next, we have the coffee shop stamp set. So the idea of this one is that you stamp these sentiments onto this piece of the Build-A-Booth die, right? So you could, you know, add a sign to your booth is the idea. So these are all of the different sentiments. This is on an A2 size card front. So you've got coffee shop, freshly brewed, served daily, Gnome brewed coffee company, 'tis the season for peppermint mocha, iced coffee for sale, the Gnome cafe, coffee tea pastries, love is brewing, pumpkin spice and everything nice, wicked strong coffee company. So those would be perfect little store banners for your Build-A-Booth. Or you could make sure that you get your hands on our Gnome Dies sign add-ons, because these little sentiments are meant to go on this little sign. And you can hang that on your booth, or you can have your little gnome holding it, whatever you like. And these say, perk up, fresh coffee, thanks a latte. So perfect for this Gnome Dies sign add-on. So you might want to get your hands on that one. Next, we have this adorable new stamp set and outline die set to go with these stamps called Thanks a Latte Gnomie. Super cute stuff. So what I did was I already stamped them and cut them out using the dies. And then this will show you the sizing of the stamps. And this is an A2 size card front. So this says, I'm sorry if I flaked. Happy belated birthday. We've got hashtag gnome juice. We have been thinking about you, Gnomie. For my terrific Gnomie. Life happens, gnomes and coffee help. Thanks a latte, Gnomie. We've got we go together like coffee and donuts. Oops. We've got just a Gnomie who loves coffee. Instant gnome, just add coffee. That's a cute one. Then we've got coffee date with my Gnomies and breakfast with my Gnomies. So super cute stuff. Great for any of your gnome cards. And, you know, I think the outline dies are fabulous. So you might want to have this amazing coffee mug stencil. It's a 2-piece stencil. So you're going to want to use, you know, a couple of fun colors. And I went ahead and ink blended this already using Distress Oxide ink in Walnut Stain, Broken China, and Picked Raspberry. Stay tuned to the end of the video and you can watch me ink blend it if you want. But that's what it looks like, all finished and perfect for your coffee cards. Lastly, this is the freebie set with a $50 purchase as long as you have one item from the release in your cart, as long as supplies last, yada, 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 all the rules. Check out Jaded Blossom for that, for all the rules and to make sure you still qualify. And, you know, it's like I said, while supplies last. And the neat thing about this is that there are 2 stamps in here and they fit perfectly on this mug. So one says, sending you a latte birthday wishes. And then the other one says, no one loves you like I do. So perfect to go on this mug with your super cute gnome for an adorable little card. So I just think it's adorable. You're going to want to get your hands on that one. So thank you as always for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned to see me ink blend that amazing new stencil. Okay, so I'm going to ink blend this stencil now. I am using a Waffle Flower 6x6 etch and grip mat, and I have a piece of Nina Desert Storm 80-pound cardstock cut at 4.25 by 5.5 inches, and I'm just going to stick that down, and then I'm going to stick down my stencil over top. It's kind of nice because it'll hold the stencil in place. I do end up deciding to move it over. There we go. And I'm going to be using some blending brushes and Distress Oxide ink. This one is Walnut Stain. And I'm just going to ink blend over the entire surface. I'm kind of heavy-handed with this because I like my backgrounds to kind of pop. I know that doesn't really mean they're a background, but you know what I mean. I kind of like my colors to really pop. So I like to go with a heavy hand. And I'm just quickly ink blending over the entire surface. There we go. And then you can make your own pattern paper for your coffee cards. I just think it's lots of fun. So once this is ink blended, I will pull up this stencil, and then I will add my next layered stencil down. And of course, I don't do the greatest job of lining things up because I didn't start in the corner, but you know, it still works and it looks fine. So I'm pulling out my Distress Oxide ink in Picked Raspberry and Broken China, and I'm using these little bitty ink blending brushes, and I'm just going to alternate the colors of this stencil just for fun, like just to give it something, you know, make it look a little bit different. Now you could obviously have these all the same color, and that would make things a lot easier. But you know, me being Leanne, I have to make things hard for myself. And I'm just trying to, you know, alternate the blue and the pink is what I'm going to do. So I'm just adding it in. I think that, you know, teal looks great with brown as a rule. So I always like to use teal when I'm making these coffee cards because I think it just looks so pretty with the brown. So now I am ink blending on the pink, and then we will have this adorable background in no time. So I'm just sort of quickly being heavy-handed, like I said, and I am applying all of it. And now I'm done. And look how cute that turned out. Isn't that the sweetest? I think you got to get this one. Thanks, everyone. We will see you soon in my next video. Bye-bye.